I've been putting this off for a while, but I don't think that I can put it off any longer, so let's go ahead and jump into it. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your favorite mask collector's favorite mask collector, AJ Good, here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day. And as the title of the video suggests, I just don't know. I don't know how to do this, and let me explain. This isn't anything crazy. I'm not going to end my own life or anything. It's not even necessarily bad news, but after about a week of sitting on this package over here, I have decided that enough is enough. I need to just go ahead and make this video. And the reason that I haven't made the video yet is because I am just in a creative block. I'm in a funk on this one specifically. Now I know what you're thinking. It's just one video. Why does it matter if you're in a creative funk for just one video? And it matters to me probably because I'm extremely autistic or something.
Well, no shit.
I don't know what else to say. I'm a perfectionist and I really wanted this video to be something special. And after a week of non-stop battling in my own head exactly what to do with this unboxing to make it special, I've finally given up. And still, I don't necessarily think that that is a bad thing, because even though I would love to do some sort of cinematic intro or something funny for the intro or do just some sort of crazy bonanza of an unboxing, that really isn't what it's about here. Really, in the grand scheme of things, my channel has never historically been super cinematic or extremely funny or anything of the sort. It's about unboxing and reviewing cool shit, showcasing that to you guys and sharing our interests and promoting incredible artists. I put so much pressure on myself for so long that it feels really bad to have a creative block, especially when I'm working with somebody as cool as who I'm working with today and receiving an item as awesome as the item that I'm about to show you guys is. And it really just was kind of hurting my own feelings that I couldn't do enough for this video. And then I realized, you literally can't win them all. This happens to everybody. Every artist out there has tons and tons of art that they hate, tons of things that they aren't happy with. Every musician has made a horrible song. Everybody that's watching this that also does YouTube knows exactly what I'm talking about when I say that this won't be a zinger. And that's okay. Because guess what? That's how we learn and that's how we grow. And again, I think that this piece is going to speak for itself. Everything that I was trying to add to this video just would have been the cherry on top. So, take that for what you will. It happens to the best of us and you just gotta keep on trucking, okay? Now with that being said, let's go ahead and hop on into the piece. Today's piece comes to us from Immortal Masks. That is right. We have yet another Immortal piece. And believe me when I say that this thing is going to be an absolute jaw dropper. I got back in touch with George after an extremely busy year for both of us. We ran into each other at Transworld yet again, and we were like, hey, we should keep doing stuff. So George called me up a few weeks after Transworld once we all got settled back in, and he was like, hey, take a look on the site, tell me what you want, and I will send it out. And I said, hey, is this thing still available? And he said, yeah. Yeah! So, we've got it here now. I think that this thing is really going to resonate with my audience as well as my collection. This thing is right up my alley. I absolutely love what this is based off of. And I think that even if you aren't necessarily into my channel or silicone masks or the subject matter that this thing pertains to, you are going to be absolutely wowed by the craftsmanship. This might be the most beautiful mask I own at this point. So, let's go ahead and take it out of here. I gotta kind of figure out the best way to do this because it is heavy. Heavy. I can barely get it out of the box there. There we go. Okay, let's just cover that up just a little bit more because there's some other stuff in the box and I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Okay. All well. Are you guys ready? I don't know what the front of the mask is. Let me kind of feel this out a little bit. There we go. All right, here we go. Fresh from Immortal Masks, we have none other than the Spore mask, and this is the stained variation. It's been a while. No, not that kind of stained. Stained is referring to the paint job on this because they do multiple paint jobs for just about every mask that they offer, and stained is a very common paint job amongst a lot of their masks, and that is the version that I got. and I still haven't really properly looked at this thing, but I've seen it online, I've seen it at conventions, and man, oh man, is this a true work of art. This is mask making on a completely different level. Immortal just kind of has the game down pat. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a decent close-up of this thing, let you take a look at it first, and then I will spin it around for myself and take a look. And I mean literally all over. I'm not going to look at the mask. I'm going to show you guys the back there. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. So, did I mention it's heavy? I'm literally like almost dropping this thing because it's so top heavy. So, I'm going to turn it around for myself now and take my first real true look at it, knowing that this thing is going to live in my collection forever now. So, here we go. Oh man, again, yeah, I think that this is easily the most beautiful technical piece that I own. This thing is on another level. I cannot believe that. I'm about to start fangirling and getting all giddy and smiling. You guys get to see the true AJ smile like once every 6 months when we unbox something really, really cool. And this thing is well deserving of a true AJ smile. What a piece. I was really curious to kind of feel all of these little fungi folds, if you know what I mean, because they look a certain way, but they feel a completely different way. And that is so, so, so cool. So, let's talk about this piece, dude. This thing is fucking phenomenal, obviously. But what's the deal? Well, I think we all know exactly what the deal is. And just in case I risk getting these guys in trouble, I'm not going to tell you guys exactly what this is from. That's the last thing that I want to do to any of us. But I would say that the large majority of people that are watching know exactly what this is based off of, and man oh man does it deliver. This is hands down the greatest. Damn, this is actually going to be harder than I thought to not actually say what it's from. They didn't tell me not to say what it's from. I'm just trying to use common sense and be a little careful here. So what should we say? Should I say Tulu? That doesn't really mean anything, right? That's not like a real word. This is the greatest Tulu replica mask of the creatures from Tulu. Obviously, man, I honestly just can't wait to put it on. Like, I can't wait to wear it. And I'm probably going to end up using this for Halloween. Typically for Halloween, I dress up as myself. I've had plans in the past to dress up as like Kid Rock and Clowncore, but they just fell through and I ended up just throwing my own getup on. But I'm really thinking that this thing is going to end up being used for Halloween because it's terrifying. It's so, so good, dude. If a kid sees this walking down the street, he is going to poop his pants clean off his body. Anyways, Immortal Masks Spore Stained Variant. And I said at the beginning of this video that I think this mask is more than capable of speaking for itself. What do you guys think? Look at that side profile. These little dudes are my favorite. These things right here. Everything that I'm doing right now feels oddly sexual, and I don't love it. Absolutely incredible. Immortal is on a completely different level, and we are trying to bridge the gap between regular mask collectors and silicone mask collectors because it is two totally different worlds with two completely different fan bases, if you will. Silicone masks are almost just their own thing entirely. It's like you're not even dealing with masks at that point. You're dealing with a completely different animal. And George and I really, really like each other. We really fuck with each other, and we think that it would just be so cool to start bridging that gap and getting silicone mask collectors maybe into vintage mask collecting, and getting vintage mask collectors into silicone mask collecting, getting Slipknot collectors into horror movie masks. You guys know exactly what it's about. That's kind of always been what the channel is at heart. I use the Slipknot stuff because that is the biggest draw. It's my favorite stuff to do. It's your guys' favorite stuff to watch. But we get to sprinkle in other cool stuff around that. And we get to show everybody new stuff that they may have never known about and get them some new loves in their life. So yeah, dude, silicone masks, crazy. Immortal Masks is at the top of the game. They are absolutely killing it, always have, and I don't see any signs of slowing down. This is one of the newer pieces because it came out around the time that, that thing came out on TV. I guess not TV, streaming services. I don't know. You guys know what I'm saying. Why are we still tippy-toeing around this? Yeah, dude, I'm ready to show this thing off. Obviously, I'm going to give you guys some nice up-close hero shots of this piece on the bust to show off all of the detail, and there is certainly a lot of detail here. And then I'm going to throw it on and show it to you guys worn, because that's really where silicone masks shine the most. The realistic movement that you get out of these things is uncanny. It's incredible. And then we've got to find some place for it in the collection. So that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I really hope that you've enjoyed it. I know it's not the typical subject matter. It's not even really the typical content. We started today's video out getting all inspirational and shit. What?
What the hell?
But at the end of the day, no matter what I thought going into this, I'm having fun. I've got an amazing piece here, and I've just strengthened the relationship between myself and Immortal Masks, which is always a good thing. Hopefully, we can keep doing more business in the future. And with that being said, I've got to give a huge thank you to George over at Immortal Masks. Again, always, thank you for everything, George. I really, really appreciate you. I absolutely love this piece, and it will have a happy forever home here at the House of Masks. So, I'm going to be dropping all of Immortal's information down below. I believe they're running a big sale right now, so if you guys head over there, you might be able to find some of this stuff way cheaper than what you normally would. Jump on it before it goes so you don't have regrets. Now, let's go ahead and shut this thing down and give you guys exactly what you're waiting for. Until next time, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks, telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and yes to silicone masks. And we will see you guys in the next one.